Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we have an update on a penny stock that we spoke about early January now. It feels like a long time ago, but it was only a couple of months ago, okay? And this one is just released their 2020 full year earnings. So we're going to get through all of that, okay? It's been a while since we spoke about this one. This is a penny stock that I'm holding, and we are sitting on some nice gains already, but it is very much early days, and I think we've got a long way to go until we see some substantial gains on this company. If you want to get these stocks when I'm buying, come and join us on our Discord, and we also recently launched a brand new Patreon. Link to that is in the description below. If you appreciate all of these videos, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out as well. So let's get into this. We are talking about Endra Life Sciences, ticker symbol NDRA. This stock currently trades on the NASDAQ, okay, and they're awaiting FDA approval. That is one of the main catalysts for this company. They run up in January, a massive run up based on the FDA news, and then there's been a bit up and down from the end of January to now. My position where we spoke about it is up about 20% at the moment, okay? So let's get into this. Endra Life Sciences. What is this company? Well, their mission is to bring new capabilities to ultrasound and broaden access to better healthcare. This is a healthcare stock, okay? They're developing a next generation thermoacoustic ultrasound, and it's called the 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻 system. And this is going to enable clinicians to visualize human tissue composition, function and temperature in ways previously only possible with CT and MRI scans. The application called 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻 focuses on the fat in liver for early detection and monitoring of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So that is what this company is doing, okay? It is focusing on trying to find people who have fatty liver disease in the early stages before it turns into something really bad. And why measure liver fat? They say here the excess fat in liver is the root cause of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, which will affect more than 1 billion people globally. So I think you'll agree that is a massive number, and if we can eradicate this problem, then why not? Okay, currently there's no way of really doing it an easy, cost-efficient way anyway, which is why Endra have come up with this system called the 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻 application. If you want to get more about this company, I've done a full in-depth stock analysis video, which I will leave in the link in the description. You can check that out. This is more of an update on the company because we haven't really had any news. So since we spoke about this in January time, there's been a few updates here and there, okay? And let's just go through a couple of these. I'm just going to touch on them. The first one here was they strengthened their IP, their intellectual property protection, with their 14th US patent, which is good, okay? It's making it harder for companies to copy products like this. They also announced a new partnership in a university hospital in Bern, Switzerland, which is good, of course. They're expanding their partnerships. And then on top of that, okay, the most recent one, which was last week or so, they have 𝐏𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞𝐿 Pharmaceuticals partner to drive efficiencies in NASH clinical trials, which is another bit of news, okay, which they do feature, of course, in their highlights from 2020. And now we have their fourth quarter report, which literally came out just 2 days ago. Massive bits of news. Okay, so let's jump into this full year, fourth quarter update. So first off, they have said here about their partner with 𝐏𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐿 Pharmaceuticals, which I just literally touched on, okay? So this is good. They've signed a collaboration agreement with 𝐏𝐿 to incorporate their 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻 as an add-on technology support. So that was one big bit of news here. That was the most recent one. Then we also touched already on the hospital in Switzerland, and they're basically going to bolster their clinical evidence and further establish clinical utility of the 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻 device. So that was that. And then we've had a few other things here, okay? They began screening patients for real-world clinical validation, which is big, okay? And you can see in November 2020, it was the first patient of a targeted 200 scanned in February 2021. We mentioned already that they have strengthened their IP, also with one Chinese patent. And then what we really want to see here, okay? Two things. One, they've extended their collaboration agreement with GE Healthcare for 2 more years. GE Healthcare is a massive company, clinical ultrasound customers worldwide. So if they're extending this partnership, then this is massive. This is their agreement for a further 2 more years. And then what we want to see here is some of the financials. They strengthened their balance sheet with receipt of 18.5 million from the sale of common stock. So this is big, okay? Better money, more cash now on their balance sheet, which is what we want to see. They sold some shares there, and they made, you can see they raised 10.1 million from its offering. And then they went on to sell some warrants for a further $2.9 million. So yeah, now 18.5 million strengthened from their balance sheet, which is of course good. The last bit of highlight here you could say from this call is executed first distribution agreement for 𝐏𝐤𝐴𝐻. This is massive, okay? This comes in the form of a sale of up to 40 TAEUS liver systems in Vietnam, and these are expected to begin as soon as they receive their FDA clearance. So when they do get this clearance, they've already got a sale under their belt, which is massive, okay? I want to read you out this here. They say, despite the challenges related to COVID we faced through most of 2020, I'm delighted with the progress the Endra team made to advance our commercialization strategy for the TAEUS system. We finished the year strong and are doing everything within our control to prepare for success when the healthcare system resumes services at pre-pandemic levels. So they're obviously saying, you know, had it not been for the pandemic, they would be doing a lot better, as we could obviously imagine, okay? This is from the CEO there of Endra. They say they include actively communicating with the FDA regarding their submission in preparation for the potential clearance to begin commercialization in the US. Still very much a work in progress, but it is there, okay? They know about this, they're aware. Things are going to happen. We should be. I wouldn't be surprised to see the FDA clearance come later this year. That's my personal thoughts. At the same time, we remain focused on gathering additional data to bolster TAEUS clinical utility to assess and monitor chronic liver conditions with unrelated to our FDA application. So with or without this, they don't mind. Okay, they're still trying to boost this, get this to be the best product they can possibly be. They believe that Endra is poised to begin reporting commercial sales in 2021 as address the significant market opportunity with differentiating products and compelling benefits to physicians, patients and healthcare systems. So they are expecting some sales this year, and what will sales do is generate revenue, generating the share price hopefully going up. So that's just some of the news there. Let's touch on their fourth quarter results without going through everything here. Operating expenses decreased, so that there's less money being paid out, okay, to 2.3 million as opposed to 3.1, and that's because the product now is pretty much completed and it is ready for sale, which is exactly what we want to hear. And the net loss in the full quarter was $2.3 million compared to 4.8 in the fourth quarter of 2019. So it's going down, okay? They're ready now. They're just waiting for this FDA clearance, which hopefully we'll be getting some news on that anytime soon. You see they had a net loss in 2020, which was 11.7 million compared to 13.3 in 2019, which is good, okay? That's gone down. And then their cash as well has been going up, okay? They had cash and cash equivalents already of 7.2 million compared with 6.2 in December 2019. And they also, like we've touched on already, they have cash through the common stock sale, okay, of 6.8 million and warrants for 4.7. So the numbers are looking pretty good. This company has no long-term debt, which is another massive catalyst for this one. We are literally now waiting for the FDA approval because they have these products. They're ready to put them out. They're still conducting research, getting the best, best possible results they can get here. But they have the product ready. It's pretty much developed. And now we are waiting for this FDA approval, which when we get it, we know what's going to happen to the share price. Let's jump into the share price again. We're currently at $2.43. We've been a bit flat because, like I say, there's not been too much news coming out around Endra since January time. So it's down about 14% at this moment in time from the massive highs we saw. Now, that's not too bad. From those highs, only been down 40% right now compared to a lot of other stocks, especially in the healthcare, biopharma sector, that sort of area. 14% is not too bad, okay? I'm actually up on this one since we first spoke about it. They have a market cap of 91 million at this moment in time, but when they get this FDA approval, I'm sure this will be much, much higher. It's one I'm watching closely. It is one I do have a small position in. So yeah, interested to know your thoughts on this one. Let me know your thoughts. Have you heard of this company before? Is it one that interests you in this sector? Okay, let me know all of that below. And if you can smash a like and subscribe to my channel, that is of course massively appreciated. Come and join us on our Patreon. And until next time,